Let me check niggas' temperatures.
Yeah, huh?
Jazz the ass.
You just never know. You know, keep saying like, I have a bar though, because he kept saying Vicky.
I ain't want to bring up the Gilly. I ain't want to bring up AR Ab. Like, stapling this shit.
Follow me on Instagram. That's Coco. Turn it out. Push it up. Now let's just say it came out that his story.
Nigga, stop wall strong, nigga. I wall strong. Yo, what's the word? Y'all let me know how the audio sounding, man. I know it's been a couple days. Man, since I've been on. I ain't gonna lie, man. Look, the transition with 2 kids is rough. I ain't gonna lie, but we're getting back to it. Things are starting to settle down, getting a little bit more consistent. But I appreciate each and every single one of y'all bearing with me, man. Make sure y'all hit the likes and, of course, hit the stream, man. But make sure y'all come right back for lunchtime. I got True Foe pulling up, man. I know a lot of y'all been probably wondering why Temp ain't talked about no Entourage ego clash. Big Ice getting 30. I know a lot of y'all probably been wondering why I haven't talked about T-Top card and been completely honest about the T-Top card. Because a lot of y'all out here, I understand T-Top is a favorite. I got nothing but respect for, Battle Rap's best hustler. But at the same time, we got some things we got to speak about. But then we also got, arguably, I think you can make the case. I think they had Carter of the weekend. Lesser names on the card, but when you look at consistency, competitive battles, TOS was right there. So with that being said, make sure that y'all pull up. What is that? 2:00 Eastern Standard Time, 1:00 Central. My dog True Foe. I wasn't gonna do any of the recaps. One, I wasn't gonna do them without Deadass talking. He was actually in the building for No Cut, so I wanted to get his reaction. So I wasn't gonna do that, but then I can't talk about all these other cards and not go with the Midwest first. I understand I might have missed the views. I understand, it ain't the sexiest card in the world by names. But if you look at competition, you look and see what they did, you'd be all right. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Foe and A-Ward, man. Make sure y'all pull up. Make sure y'all pull up at, again, 2:00 Eastern, 1:00 Central Standard Time for that interview. It's going to be a good recap, man. I'm excited about that one. But let's get to the bullshit, man. So, obviously, what has completely taken over battle rap in the last week or so is, the information that has come out about Bad News being a quote-unquote snitch. Now, again, why I put the quotes? I ain't no gang member. Who am I? You know what I'm saying? I know what the definition is, but shit. But this is what I will say, though. Bad News, I seen what you said, and in an interview, talking about, I let Av say what he was gonna say, and if anybody else says anything about it, then they're gonna ruin the event. No, your dumb ass is gonna ruin the event. Did you forget that you are a battle rapper, my brother? People are hired to disrespect you and to humiliate you to the highest degree, whether it be true statements or false statements. So just because you got yourself in a situation where you don't want to hear your past transgressions, whether they be true or untrue, come to the light each and every time you battle, you're going to ruin the whole event. Does that make any sense? Now, do I think a lot of y'all in battle rap is scared of Bad News? Hell yeah. Because let's be honest, we only seen about 90% of y'all actually get busy when it comes to throwing hands and stuff. And so we already know Bad News is one to throw the hands. And so it is interesting that people have been like, all the, all the street niggas, all the gang members, everybody that be like, oh, don't snitch this and that. When it comes to Bad News, y'all show switching up. It's like I'm kind of washing my hands with that one. This is Battle Rappers Entertainment. You know what I'm saying? It's Battle Rappers Entertainment. It's not the streets. That's what we hearing now. But then everybody want to keep this street mentality. They want to say that You got to be of that cloth, and believability is so much, bro. We can't be sitting here talking about believability when you got people out here putting on costumes and battles. You got people coming out here with Apple Jackson battles. You got to keep people out here taking shits on stage. So like, all of this is entertainment for me, but it's very interesting to me how some of y'all, respectfully, some of y'all, like, y'all integrity don't be the same. Like, I'm consistent. The same standards that I have in my regular life, I have in battle rap. That's why it makes it very easy for me to move the way I do in battle rap, because I keep the same energy in my real life. Y'all niggas be uplifting y'all battle rap persona so much. We expecting y'all to stand on business. We expecting y'all to not associate with yourselves with him. The expectations is all y'all niggas are straight niggas. That's what y'all want to be. There's only a couple niggas I know that don't claim the streets. But everybody else, they shot something, they sold something, you know what I'm saying, and did B&Es and everything else under the sun. When Kid Slade, respectfully, when this happened to Kid Slade, it wasn't no wait around. It wasn't no wait around and find out and that's my homie. But I get it though. It's hard to be consistent when situations hit close to home. It's easy to say, let's exile a verb. It's easy to say exile Easy the Block Captain. Y'all niggas don't like him. The battle rappers don't like him. Now, again, Verb, the battle rap community, for the most part, don't rock with Verb. You know what I'm saying? A large portion of the community don't rock with Verb. A good amount of the community don't rock with Easy. So, yes, it's a lot easier to disregard them because they play the villain role. But when it hit close to home, when it's one of your homies, when it's somebody that you smoke with, when it's somebody that you drink with, when it's somebody you asking about parlays with, and the paperwork come up on them, a lot of y'all street niggas do not keep the same energy. And like I said, it's so crazy to me because it be the civilians that be the ones that be wanting y'all to keep the same energy. It be the civilians that be the one to remove themselves from situations. It be the civilians upholding street politics. And that be the craziest part. How is the civilians upholding street politics? Ain't never sold nothing, ain't never shot nothing, ain't never seen a dead body. Hell, most of y'all ain't never really been in no fist fights, for real. But let y'all tell it. This, you know what I'm saying? The civilians is the ones that's throwing the hissy fits. The civilians is the ones that's up in arms. The battle rap community is the ones that's like, hold on, y'all knew for 5 years? No, 7 years. I'm sorry, it's 2025. Y'all knew for 7 years? But when the situation with Kid Slade, because y'all didn't know that because he didn't have a history with y'all threw him to the side. When the Big K situation with Adi Boom happened, y'all threw Adi Boom to the side. But now it's one of your guys. It's a little bit more difficult. It's a little bit more difficult when it hit close to home. It's a little bit more difficult to keep that high standard that you have for yourself. Being a street nigga. When them situations hit you right at home, on your doorstep. Now what y'all gonna do? And again, a lot of y'all been real quiet. A lot of y'all are picking and choosing. Y'all not keeping it consistent. Consistency is the hardest thing to do in the world. To be consistent at something in every situation, to act the exact same and treat it the exact same, no matter if it's your mother, it's your father, it's the mailman, you know what I'm saying? It's your coworker if you in battle rap. A lot of y'all talking 1099s. Oh, well, you know, he ain't do nothing to me, so I'm off it. I ain't the one. Now, again, I'm not saying y'all got to run down on Buddy. I'm not saying no one's expecting y'all to run down on Buddy, but I do expect y'all to keep the same standards that y'all had for yourselves a month ago. I think that's what the battle rap community is looking at overall. But somebody obviously that is a major influence in the culture, even though he behind that wall, man, free to wave. Sue Surf actually takes to his Twitter and acknowledges the situation, addresses the situation with Bad News. Now, again, a lot of y'all, when y'all talk about bad news, the bad news and Sue Surf comparison has been going on for years. I don't think that's happening no time. That's dead. That is dead. But let's look what Sue Surf had to say, man. Shout out, make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Shout out my brother that has talked. He said, "Oh man, that's really bad news." Now he put an emphasis on really. Now, when he's saying is he really bad news, is he saying he really snitching? When he say that's really bad news, is he saying like he's disappointed in it? I think you know what I'm saying, regardless if you're a street nigga or not, again, like I said when me and Deadass first addressed it, it's a situation where you're disappointed because he wasn't able to uphold the values that he says that he holds near and dear. And you know what I'm saying? And bad news, and I get it. You want to sit here and say your battle with Av talking about, well, if I snitch, how come the man that shot me is free? I got a better question. You be toting all these guns and shooting shit in all these battles. How come the nigga that shot you still alive? Respectfully. How you know the man that shot you still alive? I ain't saying you got to spin on him. But if I know the person that shot me, if I gotta look down at my body and see that, and I know the person that disfigured my body, I ain't walking different. I ain't walking the same. I ain't talking the same. I can't pick my kids up the same. I can't do the same. Oh no! Now, I'm not saying I'm gonna unalive a person. I'm not saying that. But you know that again. Just things that this is things that we think about when you niggas rap. This is the things that we think about when you niggas rap. That's all I'm saying. But again, and I think one of the biggest things that people don't talk about is the ripple effect when it comes to bad news. Because I see everybody trying to blame. Everybody want to jump out the window. Y'all skipped all these other groups that Bad News was a part of before he got linked up with Bags and Bodies and wanted to put that on Hitman Holla. Y'all forgot the Doc Mobs. Y'all forgot the Bullpens. You know what I'm saying? Y'all forgot the people in Carolina, the people that really have gone to events with him. Like y'all skipped all those people, but wanted to hold Hitman Holla in the house accountable for his transgressions. Last time I checked, ain't no background checks in battle rap. We don't do background checks until something like this hit the fan. Other than that, you know what I'm saying? You can walk in and become the biggest battle rapper in the world if you market yourself right. So how y'all disregarded T-Rex, part of Dot Mob. Y'all disregarded Murder Moot, part of Dot Mob. Y'all disregarded Tay-Rock, part of Bad News is a part of Gun Titles. Like, y'all skipped all these steps and got the Holla. How y'all skip all them groups and get the Holla and want to pinpoint this on Holla? When again, if you hit man Holla, he you know what I'm saying? He's obviously someone who had one, you know what I'm saying, definitely outside in his earlier days, but he's saying he ain't a gang member no more. But when he heard the news, what you do? What you supposed to do? All you do is you don't go out and make no public, you ain't got to make no public statement. You ain't got to make no, go on live and make no, and do no soliloquy and all this other stuff. All you got to simply do is unfollow and move accordingly. You hear the information and you move accordingly based on your own morals and values. That's it. All that was brought up on several blogs. The question is why no one questioned when it was rumored 7 years ago. And that's a great question. Why I think the biggest thing for me, when you're talking about the S word and when you're talking about instances revolving around domestic violence or SAs, I think paperwork is needed. I think paperwork like if you're gonna put a label on someone like that, you got to provide paperwork right there in the moment. You do. I think you honestly do. So I'm not necessarily mad about it. But let's get to something else, man. Oh my gosh. Snake eyes. Bruh, why is it so hard to support Snake Eyes? Why do Snake Eyes make everything so goddamn personal in battle rap, bro? Snake Eyes. Now, I know me and you done had our personal falling out and all that, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't got no personal gripes with you. But this be the shit, it be this goofy shit that be making it hard for people to support you. It be this goofy shit that people bring up when I want to say, damn, that man Snake is really one of the best in the culture. That man Snake is one of the most consistent in the culture. That man Snake give 100%. But it be this goofy shit that be distracting everybody from your actual talent. Every goddamn time. Every single time. You battle J2 on power moves. Of course, initial reaction was, you know what I'm saying, J2 got the 30. The battle comes back and it drops on YouTube. Well, hold on, let's get to this. You start blocking people based on their opinions about the battle. Like, this is what I don't understand about battle rappers, bro. Y'all want the fame, y'all want the money, y'all want the fame, y'all want the notoriety, but then y'all don't want the criticism that comes with it. You don't want the critiques that come with it. You don't want the opinions. You can't handle the opinions if they don't fall directly in line with what you think is right. But you're in an opinionated sport. Unless you do judge battles every single time you rap, you're in an opinionated sport. But you want to attack JSMO because he didn't have you winning the battle. You want to attack TATTY, even though TATTY was in there trying to give you your flowers initially for about 30 seconds. But it is like you just have this almost PTSD about you, sir. You almost have PTSD about you where you can't even hear the positivity. All you see is the person that may have said one thing you may have not liked, and it's up with them forever. What's up, Tex? Hey, my dog Tex. I told you about them prison stories, my boy. I told you they was gonna get you where you wanted to be at. Shout out you, man. I done watched every single one of them joints. Them joints be like that. I be rocking with that type of stuff on YouTube. So shout out to Tex, man. If y'all like prison stories, y'all like stories about the streets and street politics and things of that nature, and of course y'all like battle rap, go subscribe to Tex channel, man. Tex, put your channel in the chat, man. I'll start so people can go subscribe because it's really like that, bro. But again, back to Snake, bro. I just don't understand. Like, your delusion in this battle rap thing is crazy. Like, you be one of the best promoters, and when it comes to performances, you really be one of the most consistent performers in the game. But it be your reaction to when your battles come out and you think you won and you think you dominant. It be your reaction to opinions that makes people not want to support you. As much as I may not like you personally, as much as I might have a problem with you personally, when it comes to the battle rap, I picked you to beat Nitty. I picked you to beat Nitty. When you beat K Walker, when you beat Riggs, I said all that. The problem is you listen to all the negativity, and you drown yourself in it. You drown yourself in the fact that people don't support you. But and then I saw your interview with 3. I saw the interview with 3. You want to disregard every single media outlet that ain't 50 years old. What the fuck is that about? So we gotta go all the way back to the Lions Den to be considered credible in your eyes? Because that's the only battle rap opinions you like? How come you can have debates with 3 Letterman, you can have debates with Angry Fan, but when it comes to the JSMOs, when it comes to the Temps, when it comes to other bloggers that probably watch equally or even more battle rap than what you think, because we still want to come up, so we still got to scratch and claw. Why we gotta be 15 years in battle rap in order to get your respect? But you want people respect right now. You want people respect for what you did with the Rum Nitty battle. Here's the crazy part. I have you winning. I actually have you winning that battle. I'm not mad if people say Nitty won, but off my first watch, I had you 1-0 in the first, and I edged you in the second. I did. I edged you in the second. you don't see that. You know why? Because you got me blocked. You don't see that. You know why? Because you take things personally. You take things personally. And then when you take things personally, sometimes you get exactly what you're looking for. You let that white boy JSMO go viral on you. You let TATTY go viral on you yesterday. Yes, you did. And here's a piece of advice. You never gonna beat no woman in no argument. You never gonna beat no woman in no argument. Don't even engage. You never gonna beat no woman in no argument, especially when they go personal. When they get personal, y'all start throwing personal jabs. The best thing you should have did was walked away. You tried to clean it up after the fact, and then you said too much. I'm not gonna go back and repeat what you said, but when you and TATTY was going back and forth, you said a lot. You said too much. You slipped up and said too much. And then, you know what I'm saying, T-Top had to step in. Rock had to step in like, whoa. I don't know if you know what you just said, but I don't think there's no way you know what you just said. So let's move accordingly. But you let JSMO go viral on you. You said they need to get off Spaces and on YouTube and promote. Man, hey. But it be like Spaces is where you gotta go in order to get the views, in order to get that instant gratification. That's where you gotta go, it feel like. So I ain't gonna play the whole 3 minutes of JSMO snapping on you, but I'm definitely about to play this shit. Because again, it didn't even have to be all that. It didn't have to be all that. But what did you do? You made it all that. How did you make it all that? Making it personal. Making it personal. Making it personal.
Multiple times, and it's just kind of whatever, because he always says he hates me, but he's mad at Moody.
So look, this is the tweet that's art. I'm glad that he actually pulled this up. He said, I had Rum Gentleman's 30, but you could see Rum 2-1 with Snake in a second. Cool battle, not crazy from either, but much better than the first two battles still. Okay, so what? He got you getting gentlemen. I got you winning. Does that mean you about to unblock me? Does that mean you about to be all temp check is this, tick check is greatest? No, I don't need that type of energy. Because the next time I say you lose a battle, you're gonna wild on me. So keep it over there. Keep it just like it is right now. But again, this situations like this make it extremely hard to support you. I'm not gonna lie.
Bring yourself here, man. You know what I'm saying? Glow by. I'm so tired of you bitching and moaning when I have you losing a battle, when most of the culture ends up having you losing battles. And I know you get all gassed up because now you get these love and YouTube comments, but it's so funny because you're Mr. I speak for the streets. I'm outside for the people, but they're only loving you on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Like it's these YouTube little comments that go for you. But meanwhile, you don't get this perception when people are actually voting on the battles. You don't get this reception from in the building. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't even call him out his name or do nothing. I even said he was decent in the battle, and I just had him losing. And what does he do? He does the whole suck my dick and I fucking hate you, which he's done multiple times, and it's just kind of whatever, because he always says he hates me, but then he's always right under my comments like my #1 fan. You know what I'm saying? Always has something to say about me. Always clearly is tapped in to my opinion. And I just think you're not really mad at me. You're mad that most of these people agree with me. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to these takes, and it's that nobody loves you the way that you love you. You talk about I'm top tier, I'm box office. You're just loud. And that's why you're on over a decade into the game, begging for respect, begging for attention, you're begging Swamp, who damn near came in the game, popped off in the game after you. You know?
Like it's nasty. That shit nasty. That shit nasty. But again, it's because you can't appreciate the fact that this is such an opinionated sport. You cannot appreciate the fact that when you give good performances, what you feel are phenomenal performances, everybody not going to agree with you. Everybody not going to agree. And it's okay. I promise you, it'll be all right. But, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Snake. Again, like I said, I had you beating Nitty. But you don't even allow the narrative that actually gain momentum. First thing you want to do, snap off on JSMO because JSMO got you losing. Next thing you want to go argue with TATTY, and then TATTY airing your dirty laundry out, and then you know what I'm saying, you talking too much. when you do get into it, because again, you just reacting. You're not thinking about what you're saying. You just saying stuff, and then you slip up and say again. I ain't gonna say it, but your next battle gonna be very interesting. You got Capo coming up on the Apollo card. I want to say this April 12th. I think y'all are on day one. Love and YouTube, like Love and Hip Hop, bro. It's crazy work, man. It's super crazy. But we got some news happening today in battle rap, though. We got some news happening today in battle rap. Again, pull up 2 p.m. Eastern time, 1 p.m. Central. Me and Truffaut will be recapping his battle with A-Ward. Again, a lot of battles happen as well. A lot of battles happen this weekend. I got TOS with Carter the weekend. I got A-Ward and Truffaut with Battle of the Weekend. But you know what I'm saying? Like, we're going to get into all that. So, again, make sure y'all pull up 1 p.m. Central Time, 2 p.m. Eastern for that. But in more battle rap news, because today's a big day. Today, you see, I have disagreed with JSMO, but he is very good judge with battles. I mean, I think he is a good judge with battles. Ill Will, you know why no one's talking that Ill Will and Bill? Because that Ill Will and Bill was not, it didn't live up to what it should have lived up to. It did not live up to what it should have lived up to. Because you had Bill choking in the first, and then Ill Will was wilding in the first, but then he choked in the first. So, like that, after that, it was kind of like, all right, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Before the recap, who you got? Who I got between what? Ill Will and Bill? I got Bill. Oh, you talking what you talking about, Al Representative? Let me know what battle, and I'll let you know who I have winning. But again, today it's Christmas in battle rap. It's the day that we get to argue about the Champion of the Year process. We get to argue about who won Champion of the Year. We get to argue and have opinions, even though most of us didn't put in on the Champion of the Year pot. We get to discredit the opinion of the panelists for Champion of the Year. It's all of that. I had no, pull up. I agree with you though. I agree with you. I absolutely agree with you. I thought it was a very, very good battle though. It's Champion of the Year 2024. That's right. It's finally going down. Champion of the Year will be announced this evening. But before we even get to that, we got One Night Stand. Shout out Hitman Holla. Shout out the boss. We got One Night Stand face-offs happening at 5 p.m. Central Time. Oh, I'm sorry, 5 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Central Time. 5 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Central Time. Super excited about it. So we got face-offs for these battles going down. Gorilla Monsoon versus Eon. Shotgun Suge versus E Hart. Av versus Shayna Ashley. New Jersey Twerk versus Vixen. And obviously the main event, Hitman Holla versus Miss Hustle. I ain't gonna lie. Hitman Holla, like, it really kind of depends on what he could do with this bad news. Because, you know, respectfully, you know Miss Hustle is related to bad news. Whoa! Hello. Miss Hustle and bad news is related. So can you imagine the angle that Hitman, you know what I'm saying? She's gonna have to play defense against that. That's gonna, you know what I'm saying? It's some good battles on there. Gorilla Monsoon, you know what I'm saying? He had a very good showing against K Walker. I know he battled Authentic on the day one card for No Cut, the cookout. I'm hearing mixed things about it. I need them battles to drop. I ain't gonna lie. But I like that battle. Shotgun Suge versus E Hart. I will have an E Hart interview coming up. Shotgun Suge. I see you talking real heavy on Swamp because a situation with Coffee. And yeah, he lost. And you know what I'm saying? But this adds more pressure. The way you talking to Swamp, you got a lot of pressure with you with E Hart. And don't think E Hart about to play with you. Don't think E Hart about to play with you. And I know you amped up because you and Don didn't go down because Don ended up canceling the battle. But yeah, the way you talking to Swamp, you definitely added more pressure on your plate. Av versus Shayna. Av, I ain't gonna lie. I got you. You know I got you as my champion of the year for 2024. So I'm expecting that victory parade to start over here at Temperature Check. But in the same vein, a lot of people did not like you sparing Bad News. Although you're not the angler to present such information. And you had a couple bars that I like that was, you know what I'm saying? That's not, you know what I'm saying? That's not really your lane. So I wasn't expecting you to go crazy there. However, with all that being said, I still had you winning that battle, but that battle was lackluster, which, you know what I'm saying? I think a lot of Bad News battles is going to be lackluster going forward. Oh, that's a great point. Hey, speaking of, you know, that threat that Bad News sent out about no other battler's gonna call him a snitch. You know he battling Riggs next. You said Hitman definitely would get a round off on Hustle, but remember Hustle could counter him with the same angle. Tyler Carter, I see your comment. You said Hitman fed the R. Here's my problem with that. Again, nobody does battle rap background checks. There are no battle rap background checks being done in the culture. And if I'm your homie, I only know what I know you to be when you in my face, respectfully. I can't talk about what you do, you know what I'm saying, behind closed doors, because I don't know. I can only say you solid when you around me. I can speak on the things you do when you in my space. In my face, I can talk about the encounters that we've had, how you treated me, the things I've seen you handle in real time. But the moment something comes up about your past that you didn't tell me, at that point in time, it's my turn to act accordingly. So it's gonna be interesting. For sure. I feel like New Jersey Twerk. I ain't gonna lie, that T-Rex battle, I know people like that battle was good. I didn't think that battle was that good. I thought it was okay. I thought your Kid Slay performance was 30 times better than your Rex performance. More energy, more fluidity, more consistency. Just a better overall performance. But yeah, I'm excited about this. Definitely excited about this. So make sure that y'all. I've never seen Hustle and News interact. That don't mean that they ain't related. That don't mean that they ain't related. Shit, you ain't never seen me and my brother react, but I'd be damned if I ain't got two of them things. You said Riz can get him out of there with more than a week to address the issue. No, I ain't gonna lie. Like that's gonna be an interesting battle. Like that Riggs and Bad News, because both of them is from the Carolinas, and both of them is of that ilk. You know what I'm saying? Riggs is who he is, and Bad News is who he is, and both of them, you know what I'm saying, state that they come from that cloth. Now I know Riggs personally. I've talked to him on the phone. I've done interviews with him. I've seen him outside. Like Riggs is really one of them, especially in the Carolinas. So that battle is going to be very, very interesting. So Miss Hustle might not know about his past if they real cousin. Remember, everybody cousin when it's all good. Again, like I said, just adds to the storylines, adds to the presentation. I'm here for it though. So we're gonna have a lot of reactions when it comes to Champion of the Year. We're gonna have a lot of reactions when it comes to One Night Stand and what we see in these face-offs tonight. But again, make sure that y'all pull up lunchtime interview. Me and True Foe, we breaking down Cold Day in Hell 2. We breaking down TOS. Again, you got Justice versus what was it? It's not Pooh Shiesty. You had the Justice battle. You had K Venom versus Chef Trez, which I thought was a really good battle. You had some standout performances from like Extreme. So again, a lot of things to talk about. I'm super excited about that interview. Make sure that y'all pull up for that. You know what I'm saying? Again, and then when my brother when my brother Deadass talked, he was in the building for no cut. No. So they changed the time. Oh yeah, let me. I got you. Because I seen what they said. I seen they changed the time. Hold on. I got you. Y'all make sure y'all hit the likes. Y'all make sure y'all hit the likes. I'm gonna close this and hopefully, okay, yep. Y'all hit the likes. I'm about to show y'all that they ended up changing the screen. I mean, changing the time for the face-offs and champion. So if you look, champion of the year, champions of the year, 7 p.m. We still running with the face-offs at Bags and Bodies at 5 p.m. So we got 2 hours worth of face-offs, but we got what, 5 battles, and then 7 p.m. we right over the champion. So make sure that y'all in tune for that. It's gonna be a good day, man. It's gonna be a good day in battle rapping. Like I said, pull up. It's going down for lunchtime. Trufo versus A Ward. We're definitely gonna talk about it. Trufo pulling up. We're gonna recap the battle, recap what TOS got going. And yeah, we definitely gonna ask. We're gonna ask him about the bad news situation. Yes, we are. We definitely gonna ask him about that bad news situation because he's another one, you know what I'm saying, that comes from that cloth. So I want to know how he feels about bad news threatening battle rappers and say you can't even bring it up. I want to know what he feels about what I see. I mean, what the culture is seeing is bad news is, you know what I'm saying, everybody got a history of bad news. So don't nobody really want to disregard how they say, you know what I'm saying, you're supposed to not engage, you're supposed to disregard, you're supposed to cut them all off. But we'll see. You said battle rap is not creative no more. Every battle is banking on gossip they use. It's tough. It's in a tough place right now. I think the lack of overall promotion is hurting battle rap. The lack of overall promotion is really hurting battle rap right now. But we'll see. We got some promotion going on today, so that's the only thing that matters. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Again, if you're brand new to the channel, hit the likes. Make sure that y'all pull up 2 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Central. Me and Trufo recapping TOS. If you are a football fan, I told you I was going to start expanding the channel. So my Baltimore Ravens have went out in the past 48 hours, last couple of days, re-signed Ron Stanley, re-signed Patrick Ricard, and then they went and got DeAndre Hopkins. I'm going to give you my opinion on it, and I bet you're not going to really like what you have for what I say about DeAndre Hopkins. But again, should be fun times. Appreciate each and every one of y'all rocking with me. Shout out to my brother, my co-host, best co-host in the world, Deadass Talk. Y'all already know the vibes. The likes on the way out. We'll be right back around lunchtime. This is Temperature Check. I am your host as always, man. Mr. Check the Temperature. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. And you know the motto, I ain't just getting started. Being here.